Good afternoon, Alabama. How's everyone doing today? It is my favorite day of the week, Championship Sunday, the 7th Championship Sunday of 2024, the TNT Fireworks Bassmaster Elite here in Smith Lake in beautiful Coleman, Alabama. Who's excited to have the Elite Series finally here on Smith Lake? I got to thank the fine folks from Coleman, Alabama, Visit Coleman, and of course TNT Fireworks for being our title sponsor here this week. They got some great stuff going on over there, and I'm sure there's going to be some fireworks, not just at the weigh-in, but next weekend, so make sure you get ready for that. We got 10 anglers left in this tournament. We're just about ready to start this way, and I need you guys to make lots and lots of noise. You guys have been a great crowd. It's a very, very hot week, and I appreciate you guys coming out here in these steamy hot temperatures, but we're going to have a fun finish here, and the Elite Series is so happy to be here. 7th stop of the year, the second one here in the birth state of Bassmaster, Alabama. 2 back-to-back Alabama events, and what a great couple of events it has been. Wheeler Lake just a couple of weeks ago, and now, of course, here on Smith Lake. Are you guys ready to start this weigh-in? Before we start the weigh-in, we need to bring out our weighmaster, our tournament director, and she's from Alabama, so I need you to get very, very loud for LT, Lisa Talmadge. Lisa, Alabama represented in a big way here this week, and this is going to be a fun weigh-in. One of the tightest tournaments we've had. People compared it to like a northern event, how tight this tournament was. It's going to be a lot of fun here.
It was so tight earlier. We had a meeting to plan what was going to happen with the tie. So, yay, no tie, hopefully.
We will see how it all works out. A lot of great people you got to thank for this great event.
Yes, thank you guys so much for coming out to stand in this hot heat. We do appreciate you all. Also, we couldn't do this without our great hosts, Visit Coleman. I mean, they're everywhere out here helping, doing everything we need. So a big thank you to them and Peggy Smith and all their staff. Let's give them a round of applause. And what a great venue here at Smith Lake Park. Perfect venue. So thank you so much, Visit Coleman. Also, a big thank you to all the volunteers, my volunteer coordinator, Daryl High. A big thank you to them because we couldn't do it without the volunteers. All the staff working in this heat. There's roughly around 40, 50 of us out here, so a big thank you to them. This is a big production, and people don't realize how much goes into it, so thanks to all the Bass staff. I do appreciate all your hard work. Thank you so much. And thank you guys again. Thanks for all the hospitality. You want to see who's going to win this?
You guys ready to do this? If you've seen the Elite Series weigh-in, you know how it works on Championship Sunday. We have 10 anglers. They all get to roll through here. Their job is to load our Yeti hot seat. 3 days into this event, we have had 3 different leaders. Our day 3 leader, Robert G., is going to be the last angler to cross the stage. But what you want to do is take the lead, load our Yeti hot seat, and stay there for as long as you can. We'll bring Robert G. up here last. We'll have them stand side by side, and we will crown a champion, the 7th champion of 2024. One more time, Coleman, Alabama. This is the TNT Fireworks Bassmaster Elite. Are you ready? Let's get ready to weigh. Our very first angler is a Bassmaster Elite Series rookie, part of that incredible 2024 Bassmaster Elite Series rookie class. Took an open win last year on his way to qualifying for the Bassmaster Elite Series. Qualified for the Bassmaster Classic. He is the only angler ever to qualify for the Elite Series from Maine, making him the main event, Tyler Williams. Tyler Williams started the day with 37 pounds and 14 ounces. 5 fish here today, looking for 3 pounds, 12 ounces to take the lead. Not a problem. 14 pounds, 10 ounces. Wow, 14-10 with 52 pounds, 8 ounces. Tyler Williams is leading the TNT Fireworks Bassmaster Elite, Alabama. Get loud for the main event. 14-10, a great day here today. Going to weigh that one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 4.9 for the tournament. 312, not going to take it over for the tournament, but you're leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day, and man, you went out in 10th position. You had nowhere to go but up, and I'm guaranteeing you're going to earn some big points here this week. A great tournament.
Yeah, it went really well. I told myself I was going to go to my largemouth area. I caught 4 largemouth in one spot. I couldn't get rid of my little spot, but we got a big bag of largemouth, and the jig fish were fun. The way they bite it here, they'll have the jig in the crushers. You'll feel the thump, and it's just gone. It's crazy. I love it.
A great tournament, and as I said earlier in the week, you proved how smart you were, because the first communication I had from you this week was when you sent me a picture of a fan that you had installed on the front deck of your boat. Being from Maine, that probably came in pretty handy this week.
Yeah, especially where I was fishing today. There was no wind and the air was still, so I was like, I actually forgot I had it. I was like, what's this? I like stubbed my toe on it. I was like, oh, that's a fan. Let me turn that on. And then it got a lot cooler out, but that thing's nice.
A great event, and going north after this, so you got to be happy with the way this season's going to end for you.
I'm happy. I mean, I'm from the north. I'm supposed to catch them in the north, but when you put me against these guys in the north, it's a level playing field. These guys are so good. We'll see how it goes, though. I'm happy to be headed that direction, though.
It's going to be a lot of fun watching this season end, but you're not going anywhere. He's loading our Yeti hot seat. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. That's the good news. The bad news is this next guy, he's doing pretty good, and he's from Alabama. Let's get him heading this way. He's a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Kicked off the season by catching the biggest bass ever caught on Bass Live. Back that up by winning the biggest event in bass fishing. He is the reigning Bassmaster Classic champion. He is your current leader in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. From Alabama, it is Hamner time. Justin Hamner. Justin Hamner trying to accomplish a feat that only 2 other anglers have ever accomplished, and that's win the Classic and Angler of the Year in the same season. Those other 2, Mark Davis and Kevin Van Dam, both Bass Fishing Hall of Famers. And Justin Hamner might be heading that way if he can pull that off this week. Had 38 pounds, 5 ounces, needs 14.4 to take the lead. 5 fish, 11 pounds, 5 ounces. He moves into second place with 49 pounds, 10 ounces. Going to roll out of town with the lead in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 49 pounds, 10 ounces. Going to weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 312 to take it over for the day. 4.9 for the tournament, obviously. 3 pounds, 7 ounces, so not going to take that over. But this is back-to-back 10 cuts here in Alabama. So, you know, when we go to Alabama, people start pointing fingers at the Alabama anglers. And, man, this worked out good for you. Not only back-to-back 10 cuts, but you're going to be rolling to the final 2 events of the season with the lead in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. And when I mention those 2 anglers that have accomplished that, it's got to be pretty humbling.
It really is. I mean, gosh. Just hear them whenever I come across and you start naming all that stuff I've done this year. Whew, it gets me.
Big bass, big stage, big dreams, and you are living proof of that, dude. I mean, you've come a long way in the last few years, and I love seeing you having the season you're having.
I appreciate it. It is so much fun. I mean, Smith Lake kind of whooped me this week. I'm just glad we made a top 10. I thought I was going to blow this thing out of the water, I'll be honest with you. But it was a good week. I know this lake has some giants. I hope we get to come back in like February. Would y'all want to see that? Yeah. Quit all this sweating. I'm ready to head up north, though. It's going to be good.
Going to be... He's reciting the cover of Bassmaster magazine, which you're on the cover of Bassmaster, Bass Times. You're just really just a cover model now.
Yeah, everybody's probably getting sick of looking at me. Good thing I'm good looking. So, but I appreciate it. I'm ready to get up north. Glad all my friends and family had a bunch of my friends come out and watch today. Watch me mess up and get a stupid penalty. That was fun. But
what'd you do?
Oh, I had way too many fish in the boat, apparently. Now, I had 6 fish. They started schooling, and I got all fired up and just jumped up there without thinking. And, yeah, 6 fish in a live well ain't going to help.
No. I mean, if they don't catch you, it's probably an advantage, but they'll always catch you. A great event. What did you catch them on?
A little bit of everything. I mean, I went shallow, deep. I caught some on a glide bait, drop shot, shaky head, jig, big spoon, top water. I don't know. I just caught fish. I had a blast doing it, too.
I loved watching it go down. Congrats on a great one. I know you're not going to leave this stage without saying something.
Roll Tide. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's hear it for Justin Hamner, represents this great state all year long. And let's keep them rolling this way. We got another Bassmaster Elite Series rookie. He's the 2023 Bassmaster Opens EQ Angler of the Year. He's a former Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He's a former Bassmaster Open winner from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Get loud for J.T. Tompkins. J.T. Tompkins started the day with 38 pounds, 7 ounces. Would like to knock his buddy out of that Yeti hot seat. 38 pounds, 7 ounces. He started the day. Needs 14 pounds, 2 ounces to take the lead here on Championship Sunday. Today, 12 pounds even. He moves into second place with 50 pounds and 7 ounces. Let me hear it for J.T. Tompkins. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass of the day. Needs to be 3 better than 312, 4.9 for the tournament, 3 pounds, 15 ounces. So he takes over Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day. And another Championship Sunday appearance, and we're heading north after this. You got to be happy with this rookie season.
Yeah, it's been a great season. I mean, every single tournament has just been a blessing to be here. I mean, I've worked for so long to get to this place, and it supersedes every expectation I ever had. And it's just awesome to have the crowd of anglers and see the crowds compared to the opens. It just really puts it in perspective of why we want to be here. And there's nothing else I can really say about that. And I really appreciate everybody coming out here, and I appreciate all my sponsors. It has just been a roller coaster every year, and I can't wait to get up north. That's my favorite fishing. So
can't wait to watch it go down there. How did you catch him here this week?
Yeah, so I spent my entire practice. I put 100 hours on my motor just scanning brush stocks, and that's pretty much what I did. I fished brush.
You put 100 hours on your motor for just this tournament?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Most people do that in a season.
Yeah, I mean, I average between 800 and 900 hours on a motor a year, and 100 of them was definitely here, and I scanned every single thing I could, and that's what I did. I pull up, make one cast, leave, pull up, make one cast, leave, and I thought I could have a lot better tournament, but when you have these big brush piles, you end up losing a lot of fish, and it costs you. But still had a fun week. I put an outcast tackle juice jig in my hand, 5/8 ounce, and a Yamamoto flapping hog, and then also Yamamoto 5-inch Senko, and that was really the 1-2 punch for the whole week, and that's all I can really say about that.
An awesome tournament, an awesome season. Can't wait to see you up north. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. And let's keep him rolling this way. He is one of the 4 crazy Canucks we have in the Bassmaster Elite Series. He is a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a former Canadian Open champion, making his 3rd Championship Sunday appearance of 2024. From Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada, Cooper Gallant. Coop has taken a win in the Opens, would love an Elite Series win. Started the day with 38 pounds and 14 ounces. 5 fish here today on Championship Sunday. Needs 13 pounds and 11 ounces to take over our Yeti hot seat. 5 fish today, 13 pounds and an ounce. 10 ounces short of what he needs to take the lead. But Cooper Gallant moves into second place currently. $51 pounds, 15 ounces, sitting in second place, just 10 ounces short of the overall lead. But Coop, man, what a season you are having, your 2nd season here. And it really, I mean, not that last season wasn't great, but this has been a breakout season for you. And the scary thing is, the next 2 are ones that you're probably a lot more familiar with than the ones we fished so far.
Yeah, I can't wait to head north, Dave. I've been thinking about the last couple events. I've been trying not to think about it because I knew I had work to do in these last Alabama ones. Survived them, got through them. Now we get to head north. But, man, it was a fun week here on Smith. We caught some bass, Had an absolute blast. Big thanks to Dad. I have to thank him again. I can't thank him enough. He's filming and documenting everything for my YouTube channel. We film and document every single tournament. The YouTube channel is just called Cooper Glant Fishing. The series is called The Chase. And this week we were chasing a blue trophy. It didn't happen, but congratulations to whoever hoisted that at the end of the day. But hi, Mom back home, Nana, Paul, all my friends and family. Thanks to all my sponsors. Guys, there's zero way I could do this without my sponsors, like zero. So it means the world. And now we got to start thinking about smallmouth. I cannot wait to head north, and hopefully we'll have another opportunity to try and bring a blue one back home to Canada in the next couple months. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it big time.
Always great having you here. Before you leave, Coop, what were your key baits here this week?
So I was throwing, I was going between two different jig heads, just a ball head and then an Outcast Tackle Goldeneye, just with a fluke style bait, throwing a minnow around, and I caught probably 95% of my fish doing that. And then I also caught some key fish on day 1 or day 2 on an X-Zone Deception worm on a drop shot, 3/8 ounce tungsten drop shot weight, 10-pound Shimano Mastiff FC fluorocarbon, Power Pro braid, G Loomis rods, and yeah, I kept it simple. Had about 4 rods on the deck all week, and happy with the tournament. Fired up. Time to go sit in some AC because I'm sweating.
I hear you. Enjoy a little air conditioning. We'll see you back north of the border. Let's keep them rolling this way. Another Bassmaster Elite Series rookie. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier via his win last year in the Bassmaster Opens at the Lake of Ozarks event. He is from Cooperstown, New York. Get loud for Kyle Patrick. 40 pounds and 2 ounces to start the day today. He's got 5 fish here today. An incredible number of fish were caught here this year. We go a lot of places, and we don't see the numbers like we saw here in Coleman, Alabama. Needs 12.7 to take the lead. 11 pounds, 7 ounces, 1 pound short of what he needs. 51 pounds, 9 ounces, and Kyle Patrick moves into 3rd place currently. Kyle, 51 pounds and 9 ounces, but not a bad week at all.
Oh, man, I will take that. I'm fired up to be here. Awesome crowd. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Got to shout out a bunch of my buddies are at Cooley's watching today, and I'm sure they're having a few cold ones, and I'm planning to do that tonight, too. So, yeah, it was a great week, and, yeah, hope everyone can see Taku's giant bass he has, because it's pretty special.
Well, thanks for telling them about it. I appreciate it. That makes my job easier.
I'm sorry.
There's a couple people might not have seen it, but they know about it now.
I was so astonished back there that I had to say something. Sorry, Dave.
Sure. How'd you catch him this week and then get the hell out of here?
Okay. Missile bait's magic worm, drop shotting it with a 3/8 ounce weight. And then I was hanging a minnow like everyone else with a scented jerk shad. So, yeah. Sorry, Dave. I didn't mean to really.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm recovered.
I feel bad.
You should.
Yeah, sorry. Well, anyway, you guys will get to see it. It'll be cool.
Oh, yeah. They're looking forward to it. Go on, get out of here. Before we bring our next angler, let me talk to Tyler. Doing pretty good, dude.
Yeah, going out 10th. This is way better than I expected.
Yeah. You enjoyed the Yeti hot seat?
Yeah, I like it. It's comfy. It's a lot better than the Opens one. I almost broke the Opens one.
Oh, yeah. Get to the big stage, you get the big seat.
Yeah, it's got a better weight limit.
All right. Yeah, it's very sturdy. Beautiful seat the Yeti makes. Do you want me to bring this next angler through?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's get him heading this way. He is a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a former Strike King College Bass champion, a 2-time winner of the Toyota Series. From Ava, Missouri, get loud for Cody Huff. If you look back at his last 10 events, he has been on a tear, knocking on the door, trying to win one of these things. And it's not a question of if, it's a question of when. Today, he has 5 fish. He is looking for 12 pounds, 4 ounces to take over our Yeti hot seat. 5 fish here today on Championship Sunday, TNT Fireworks Bassmaster Elite. 9 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 5th place with 49 pounds, 13 ounces. So Not going to pull it off here this week, but man, what a tournament and a great season, man. But from the Classic, you threatened to win that event. I mean, you've been knocking on the door. If I look back at your last 10 events, it's coming.
Man, I hope so. You know, that's all you can ask for is just to be in position to have a chance in these tournaments because it's really hard to get there. But, man, I had a lot of fun this week. And I just want to say thanks to my family. I see my little baby girl over there with my wife and mom and all of them. They made the drive down this morning just in case old dad got lucky and caught some big ones. But that didn't happen, but that's all right. I caught them this week just throwing a missile magic worm like Kyle said, doing that, and just throwing a jig head minnow. Caught a pile of fish. I'm telling you, my thumbs are about to fall off, so I'm kind of glad we're done.
That bait gets talked about a lot on this stage. What makes that bait so special?
You know, it's so natural. You know, between that and forward-facing sonar, it's a perfect bait just to get you a lot of bites, and it can catch some really, really big ones. You know, I caught some really nice fish this week, had a few 3-pounders, and just had a lot of fun. But, hey, thanks, everybody, for coming out. I thought the first couple days everybody in town might have had a cold or something, but I'm glad to see everybody made it.
We're glad to have you here. Congrats on a good one. And let's get our next angler rolling this way. He's a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 4-time Canadian Open champion, a Bassmaster Open winner, took a win on the Elite Series earlier this year, an angler so great he once won a 4-day tournament in just 3 days. From Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Corey Johnston. Took that win on the St. Johns River earlier this year. Literally did not need to go fishing on the final day of competition. He did, but he could have stayed in bed and he had enough weight to win that event. But today has 5 fish. He's looking for 11 pounds, 14 ounces to take the lead away from Tyler Williams. Today, 5 fish, 12 pounds, 6 ounces, and Corey Johnston is leading the TNT Fireworks Bassmaster Elite. Digging deep in that Crush City weighing bag. Let me hear it for Ranger Mercury Pro, Corey Johnston. With that, we say goodbye to Tyler Williams. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. A great event. And we say hello to Corey Johnston. And tomorrow is Canada Day back in your home and native land. And I know you'd love to make the trip home with another blue trophy as your passenger.
I would love that. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen this week. But you know what? I had a great week this week. I had a lot of fun. I learned a lot about spotted bass this week. We don't have them where we live, so it's a whole new thing for me. And like I said, learned a lot, caught a ton of fish, and this place has got them. That's for sure.
It sure does, and showed out like numbers of fish. It's been a long time since I remember seeing anglers catch as many fish as you guys caught here. And we had anglers catching 50 to 100 fish a day. This place showed out a lot better than a lot of pre-tournament scouting. A lot of people thought it was going to be a lot tougher than it was. Do you agree?
100%. I thought the cut weight was going to be a lot less than what it was. And, I mean, these guys are so good, it doesn't matter where we go. They're going to figure it out and catch them, so you got to be on your game.
Well, you've been on your game all season long. It's been fun to watch. You're going to load our Yeti hot seat. Before we bring through our next angler, I want to recognize one special group. We thanked a lot of the staff here, but there is one group that, I mean, who likes Bass Live? Who likes watching live bass fishing? Well, when you see these anglers fishing in these conditions, there is a group of ladies and gentlemen that have a brick on their shoulder, and they make Bass Live come to us all around the world. Let's hear it for the camera folks. They're all around here. They just got off the water. They don't ever get the credit they deserve, but they are truly the heroes of they make Bass Live. Without, I mean, everybody loves Mark Zona and Davey Height and everything like that, but if those guys don't do their job, they got nothing to talk about. So we are thankful for everything they do. Let's get our next angler rolling this way. Alabama loves a little polka, and he is bringing it to you, making back-to-back 10 cuts here in the great state of Alabama. He is a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, an Elite Series champion from Wisconsin. Get loud for Jay Shakurat. 41 pounds and 6 ounces to start the day. He's got 5 fish. Him and Corey Johnston have traded a lot of blows on this Bassmaster Elite Series stage. Today, 41 pounds and 6 ounces. He's got 5 fish. He needs 11 pounds, 12 ounces to take the lead. 12 pounds, 8 ounces, and Jay Securit is now leading the TNT Fireworks Bassmaster Elite. With that, we say goodbye to Corey Johnston, and we say hello to Jay Securit, leading the TNT Fireworks Bassmaster Elite on Smith Lake. $53 pounds, 14 ounces, leading this tournament and heading to 2 bodies of water that I know you're looking forward to getting to. Back-to-back 10 cuts here in Alabama. Justin Hamner made back-to-back 10 cuts, but he's from Alabama. How did a dude from Wisconsin pull off this incredible Alabama swing?
You know, I don't really know. At Wheeler Lake, I found this magical spot on day 2 of the tournament, and out here, I just felt comfortable. You know, when I got here and started practicing, I started fishing the bank, and I was like, man, where are all these fish that everyone's talking about that Smith Lake is known for? And that's when I started venturing out into the middle of the abyss, in the middle of nowhere, and I'm like, wow, all the fish are just out in the middle of the lake. This is kind of crazy. I mean, there's obviously still fish on the bank, but I just felt at home. You know, a lot of smallmouth stuff similar like that up by me, and caught some nice spotted bass this week. Unfortunately, didn't catch that, you know, better than average size one today. I had one about 4 pounds, actually, on the second day of the tournament, which kind of anchored, you know, throughout the entire event. Caught majority of all my fish on a baby Z2 on a 3/8 ounce jig head. The key was landing it in front of the spotted bass perfectly. You know, if you were 2 feet off, that fish would most likely follow it back to the boat instead of biting it. It was almost a reaction bite. They saw it, they would instantly bite it. You'd set the hook, get them into the boat. Other than that, I mean, hi to everybody back home, everybody watching. I'm sure I got a fan club back home watching. Thanks to this crowd for coming out. Thank you guys for coming out, even though it's hot out. I was sweating out there. I am not used to this kind of weather. Me and my cameraman were at like 10 o'clock. We're like, this is just something else. The camera overheated like 2 times. You had to put more batteries in it, yeah.
It was a very hot event, but man, you're loading our Yeti hot seat and going north after this, so a lot of good things ahead for you this season.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. You know, fishing up north is one of my favorite things to do, catching big smallmouth. That doesn't mean that I'm going to do well, but you never know. We'll see what happens. Again, I run the best stuff in the game. It's been working flawlessly all year. That's why I'm in the position I'm in right now, and looking forward to the northern swing.
Load our Yeti hot seat. Let's hear it for him. Before we bring out our next angler, I got a very special announcement to make, and he's kind of hiding out, not being seen. But you got somebody who represents you all year long. He's a back-to-back Bassmaster Classic champion, and it is his birthday today, ladies and gentlemen. So I'd ask him to stand up. Let's hear it for the one and only Jordan Lee, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Jordan, kind of blew your cover, but that's what birthdays are for. Are you ready for our next angler? Let's get him rolling this way. His infectious, childlike excitement is loved all across the country. He came to America chasing the Bassmaster dream, and he is now a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He's a member of the Bassmaster Century Club. He's an Elite Series champion, and Smith Lake is his favorite lake in the country. From Japan, get loud for Takumi Ito. Boom, shakalaka, giant bass. What a giant fish. That fish may just be the biggest fish we've seen in this entire tournament. Wow. What a championship Sunday for Takumi Ito. He's got 5 fish here today. And oh boy, look out, ladies and gentlemen. Our biggest fish of the entire tournament is 4.9. I do not think that is the case anymore. Let's get a weight here. Takumi Ito, trying to become a 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion, has 5 fish. He is looking for 12 pounds, 8 ounces. Looking for 12 pounds, 8 ounces. 5 fish today. 16 pounds, 9 ounces. The Crush City Monster bag of the tournament. And with 58 pounds even, Takumi Ito is leading this event with an absolute spotopotamus, ladies and gentlemen. Going to get a weight on that. To take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day, well, he's got that. It needs to be better than 315. To take it over the tournament, it needs to be better than 4'9". 5 pounds, 12 ounces. He's just weighed in the biggest bag of the tournament, our Crush City Monster bag. With that, we say goodbye to Jason Couric and our biggest bass of the tournament on Championship Sunday on your favorite body of water in all of America. How are you feeling, Takumi Ito?
I'm very, very good, very awesome. Because so I got 512 big bass, but I think it's a striper maybe. So, but I saw 4 fish. So this bass is a taku point, you know, taku point and 1 taku tree, and yeah, 1 tree, 4 big fish sitting. So standing, and I throw the bait and shaking, and the most small one get the bite, and the 512. So tack point is a maybe 6 pound over spotted bass and 3 more fish. I want to get, but I already get a 512, and I have to go back here. So hopefully I wanna go to tomorrow. I fish in the Smith Lake, and I want to get 3 more 6 pounder.
You love this sport. You love what you do. You chase this dream from Japan. And everybody looks at Takumi and they say, well, he was winning a bunch of tournaments in Japan to prove the Bassmaster dream. He literally never fished tournaments. He was a social media angler, basically an influencer, made videos and did a lot of fishing. But you played a video game that made you fall in love with bass fishing, and you came to America, and I think you've kind of figured out how to do this.
So yes, so because taku is always so funny, always funny every day. So Taku is a Japanese media professional. Every day YouTube shooting, every day video shooting, TV shooting, and fishing is very fun. So I always fishing, but no tournament. So Kenta and Koya, the Japanese elite angler, is a many tournament and professional tournament fisherman. But Taku is just a funny fisherman. So, but I learned how to tournament fishing in US. And elite series first year, second year, I understand. So the tournament fisherman is always focused on fishing, always calm, and fishing hard. I just understand. And the third year, I can do that.
You have dreamed of this your whole life, but you are 1 angler away from becoming a 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion. What does that mean to you?
Oh, so last guy, right? Yeah. Oh, very, very nervous. So because I want to so use a taku seat. So this is a Yeti hot seat, but taku seat, right? Yes, taku sheet. So if I want to win, I want to get this sheet. Is it okay?
If you win, you want to keep the seat?
Yes, I want to keep the seat. And I use my garage. I want to use this one.
In your garage?
Yes, I want the garage. And I want to get the orange one too. Is it okay?
If you win this tournament, you can buy a lot of Yeti hot seats, but you can take whatever. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, you can have them.
Okay, yes, thank you very much. So I want to win, and I get the seat, and I get the orange bag. Yes, I got it.
Okay, let's go sit in your seat. Before we bring through our next angler, is it comfortable?
Very, very comfortable. So tomorrow, I think this one is my garage, my favorite Yeti hot taku sheet. Okay. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow. Today, if I win, so this sheet is a taku sheet. This name is a taku sheet, Yeti Cell taku sheet. Okay. Yeah, the name change.
Okay. No more Yeti hot seat, taku seat.
Yeah, taku sheet. Or next tournament, taku sheet. Every tournament. Okay. This chair name is taku sheet. Is it okay?
Sure. You can do. You just caught the biggest bag of the tournament, the biggest fish of the tournament. You can do whatever you want.
All right, perfect. So let's go to the next angler.
Okay. Yeah. You ready for him?
Yes, I'm ready. So hopefully, I want to get this seat. Yeah, most important seed.
More important than the trophy?
Trophy is the second. Yeah, because I miss. You remember the last year's St. Clair, the third place. I missed this sheet. So and St. Lawrence River, I missed this sheet. I cannot get this one. I couldn't get this one. So this tournament, I want to get the Yeti hot seat, taku sheet.
Taku seat.
Yes, taku sheet.
Okay. Before we bring this next angler through, let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. When he came to the Elite Series 5 years ago, and I've told this story a lot, I met him, and his wife was with him, and it was translator. It was like a UFC interview. We didn't say, and he right now, it doesn't matter where we are in the country, he can command a crowd. Let's hear it for him, not just on the water. Now, sometimes his English gets bad when I ask him these questions. What did you catch them on?
Bait? So taku is so very always forget things. So I'm really sorry. So, but I use many Japanese bait, many Japanese techniques. So I use like a pancake bait. I use like a huge dice bait. So I don't know, but some huge spotted bass love dice. I think many like a casino is a many dice, right? So big, huge spotted bass love casino. So I thrown at the huge dice bait, get it. So I don't know, and I think that many American people eat breakfast is a pancake. Yes. Yeah, so huge spotted bass love pancake, I think. So I tried many crazy bait. I tried many kind of Japanese crazy bait. So sometimes it's good, sometimes no good. But every lake, so spotted bass, smallmouth, largemouth, everything. I tried to many kind of baits. So that's all.
I didn't really answer it directly. You went a lot of places. You ready to bring him in?
What?
Next angler?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Get comfortable. We bring him in. Let's roll through our final angler. He is your day 3 leader. He is a Bassmaster Elite Series rookie. Finished 3rd place in his first ever Elite Series event. Led this going out this morning from Knoxville, Tennessee. Get loud for Robert G. Robert G., your day 3 leader, already got one top 3 and would love to trade that 3 in for a 1 here today. We've had 3 different leaders on 3 different days. It's day 4, and now he's got to try and knock Takumi out of Taku's seat. 41 pounds, 9 ounces he had the start of today. Get side by side. We're about to have an amazing champion, whether it's a 2-time champion or a brand new rookie winner. Had 41 pounds, 9 ounces, 5 fish here today for Robert G. Looking for 16 pounds, 8 ounces. Five fish here on Championship Sunday. TNT Fireworks, a Bassmaster Elite. Looking for 16.8. He's got 5 fish here on Championship Sunday. 12 pounds, 6 ounces with 53 pounds, 15 ounces. Takumi Ito is a 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion. Big bass, big stage, big dreams, and Takumi Ito weighs into a song called Smallmouth Disneyland. You might have to change that to Spotted Bass Disneyland.
Oh yeah, 100% spotted bass Disneyland, right? Smith Lake. So Smith Lake is the most favorite lake in US. So for me, so very, so awesome lake. So and I found a taku point and I found a taku tree. Many 5-pounder, the 6-pounder spotted bass. I think so. I found the spotted bass Disneyland. So very happy today.
Are you ready to hold it? Last time you had trouble holding the trophy. I had to help you. You told me you've been eating a lot of steak and working out. Do you think you're going to be able to do it by yourself this time?
So yes, I eating a steak every day. I think the whole week, the 5 times eat a steak. Hopefully, I want to hold a big trophy. If I cannot, please follow me. Okay. So always Dave backside follow. I'm very happy.
Okay.
Yeah. If I cannot, so please follow me.
I will catch it if you can't. But to make it official, I'd like to bring out from TNT Fireworks, Bobo Grant and Bailey White to do the handoff. The TNT Fireworks Bassmaster Elite on Smith Lake belongs to Takumi Ito. Takumi Ito dominates the TNT Fireworks Bassmaster Elite on Smith Lake. And Takumi Ito is a 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion. Takumi Ito is your tournament winner, comes to his favorite body of water and dominates this tournament with 58 pounds even. He is leaving here a 2-time Elite Series champion. Takumi, incredible watching your baits and stuff you were doing. You had powder all over the deck of your boat. What, the magic taku powder, is that what you called it?
Yeah, taku magical powder is so very awesome. So old bait I put on the taku powder, but taku powder, the smell is very good. So I always using, but sometimes I smelling and very good. So feeling so awesome.
Oh, you're smelling the powder.
Yeah, so if I couldn't catch a bass, so I smelling and feeling very good, very happy. So I concentrate fishing.
We might have to talk to you about your magic powder, but I'm glad you feel awesome. You did a great job. But do you want to set the trophy down, or you're good? Your family, they're watching in Japan. I know. Anything you want to send out to them?
Yeah, so my family always stay in Japan. That's just a classic only. So my family coming. So always takus around, and my wife and Takeru and Chie, my kids, 2 kids, always stay in Japan. So it's hard, always no taku. Only Chie care about this. So and my son wanna meet taku always, and I talk to every day in video talking. So but always very hard. My family is very hard, but always. So, go taku. So very, very happy and thankful. So very, very appreciated my family.
Well, we appreciate you being here. You truly are the picture of big bass, big stage, big dreams. You have 2 blue trophies and taku seat.
Yes, taku sheet and the orange box, right? Yeah, orange box.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And so Bassmaster Elite Series, 3 Japanese angler in the tournament, and we talk not too much. So we are competitor, but always. So this tournament, so day 3 I broke my scale, but Kenta is giving a scale. So Kenta's scale is fine. So always helpful, and Koya. So I don't have more hook today. So it's so hard. Hook is a Japanese hook, very hard to get US. So, but Koya bring me in my house yesterday. So very, very thank you very much. So Japanese anglers, always we are competitor. We are not sharing information, but always helping the Kenta and Koya. Thank you very much.
One more time, I'm going to ask you to hold this trophy, ladies and gentlemen. The TNT Fireworks Bassmaster Elite champion, Takumi Ito, doubles down and becomes a 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion. The TNT Fireworks Bassmaster Elite at Smith Lake belongs to Takumi Ito. We started with 99. 50 went out yesterday, 10 went out today, and then there is one. That one is the 7th Elite Series champion of 2024. Takumi Ito shows up at his favorite body of water in all of America and gets it done.